643 South Wood Street in Harvey, Illinois. We welcome you to this, our midweek expressions of love and joy, and more so where we come and we delve into the mind of the master. The mind of the master. This is our midweek discipleship development series where we are focusing on, in particular, truth on trial. Here is where we explore, we examine, and we even explain the mind of the master. We praise our God. Welcome each and every one of you now as you have opportunity for being a patient people. But let's gather all of our friends and loved ones, neighbors, even some enemies, get the cats, the dogs, the geese, the swans, whatever you got around you, make sure they gather. Listen, you don't want to miss this class here tonight. But before we go any, we begin by giving the bold disclaimer that we do not own the rights to the music. We absolutely do not own the rights to the music played here tonight, but we do take onus and we take advantage of the opportunity to praise the name of our God, who is the subject matter of the music. So let's get our party started. Y'all know how we do it here. Come on, join me in praise. Come on, everybody, join in. We want the Lord to pour himself into us. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it HOPNMO style. Feeling some kind of way. Say this. Pour into me the likeness of you. Fill my cup over and over. I can make it through. Come on, pour into me the likeness of you. Give me the strength, Lord. I can make it. Second just like the bird. Woo. Let's go there, yeah. Come on in this praise. Come on into this. Join us in our joy. Get some action. There you go, there you go. Everybody say it now. Pour into me the likeness of you. Fill my cup over and over. I can make it through. Pour into me the likeness of you. Give me the strength, Lord. I can make it through. Come on. Put some accents on it. Da da da. Come on, get yours in, get it in. Pour into me the come on, everybody, help me sing. Pour into me the likeness of you. Fill my cup over and over. I can make it through. Pour into me the likeness of you. Give me the strength, Lord. I can make it through. Pour into me the likeness of you. Fill my cup over and over. I can make it through. Pour into me the likeness of you. Give me the strength, Lord. I can make it through. Come on, everybody. Oh, blessed, holy, and righteous name. What an awesome God we serve there. That's right. How many of you desire him to pour into you the very likeness of him? That's the only way we're going to make it, I'm telling you, as he is the very genesis of our existence and of all things that exist. We absolutely need and depend on him to pour into us, just as he breathed into us, that got us up off of the ground and got us erect at a place where we can see things from the perspectives. Talk to me here, somebody. You're going to absolutely need him to do more of the same in your day-by-day dealings, every excursion, every encounter. You need to be governed by his very presence. So you ought to make that your part of your daily petitions. Lord, pour into me the very likeness of you. Fill my cup over and over so that I can make it through. To God be the glory. God bless you once again. This is Ferlander Lewis. I am once again the senior pastor of the House of Purpose Church. Listen, go to our website, houseofpurpose.net, houseofpurpose.net, and also the New Mount Olive Church. To the site, newmountollivechurch.net. Make sure you spell that out, newmountollivechurch.net. All right, listen, and get your Bibles. We want to get right into the teaching, right into the revelation. As in fact, all of it is. It's all revelation. And how many of you remember, and don't ever forget this, that all revelation reveals him. All revelation reveals him. Talk to me here, somebody. It's all about him. You all just tell yourself that and somebody else. It's all about him. So get your Bibles and let's make ready to go into this lesson. But let me give a couple of things I want to talk about very quickly here because I want to devote as much time to the lesson as possible. One, it is imperative, people of God, and because you become influencers in the circles of influence that you are called to. Let's make sure we're influencing people in our homes, in our families, in our communities, in our churches, on our jobs. Make sure that we are filling out the 2020 census. I cannot emphasize this enough. My people who are in my circle, let me encourage you, really encourage you and urge you as much as possible. Make sure if you have not done so, make sure that you're filling out. Filling out is very easy. You can go online and do it. And if you have any troubles there, get in contact with me. We'll make sure we have people poised and ready. If we have to come to your home, we will do so. We'll make sure that it's safe, and you make sure keep us as safe as possible. But we need to get these census forms filled out so that we can be righteously and represented, all right, in those areas that's very critical. These are monies that's going to impact the infrastructure of our communities, our schools, our police and fire, and it just goes on and on. There's so many areas in which this impacts our community. Well, if you ignore it, guess what? That's exactly what the supposed powers that be, that's exactly what they want you to do, to justify their ignoring you. Okay, so let's make sure that we don't give them that power. Make sure you're going and filling out those census, the 2020 census. All right. God bless you. Listen, we want to make sure that we're praying for the Stokes family. Continue to lift up the Stokes family, Brother Deverick and Stacy Stokes, in the loss, in the tragic, untimely death of their eldest son. We want to continue to keep this family, not just, it's wonderful to pray for them, and we're going to do that. We continue to do that because there's much power in prayer. And the Bible instructs us to do that. But once we get up off of our knees, and we do, and we absolutely do, we do not live our lives on our knees. Yes, I know it makes for good churchology and religious fervor, and it's wonderful. Yes, there are times for praying, but then there are times we are to get up off of our knees and let's go about doing the Master's will and making sure we're implementing the kingdom agenda. So as we do that, join me in embracing this family and doing, come on, House of Purpose and New Mount Olive. You know how we do. Let's make sure that this family knows that we love them, and it's not just words, but it is seen in our actions. All right. Bless you, and the Lord certainly keep you. Now, as we make ready to go into the lesson, now, as you get your Bibles, now let's make sure that we're being supportive. Make sure that we're being supportive of both ministries. Go to, I'm going to ask you to do at least three things, and that is commit to this movement. And it's one of the things that is sorely, Sorely, sorely missing in this day's practice of religion. And that is commitment. That is the element of commitment. Those of ages past, and our foreparents, and this new generation now. When you do the comparisons, and there's we can, and we perhaps we should. That's a good subject matter to come up and to deal with. But one of the things that can be said, and I can tell you because I've lived in both and been privileged to witness where we come from and understand where we are right now with our people. But one of the differences is when it concerns our approach to God in the past. You notice that there was a lot more revealed or evident commitment. People showed commitment to God a lot more, or at least made it